We're live, y'all. In the background is, I'm not sure what the name of the creek is. I call it Danger Creek or Green Sunfish Creek or Let's Go Wade Around Catch Some Fish Creek or whatever you want to say. So we're gonna get rigged up, strapped up. We're gonna ultralight fish. I've got the Hyra micro crankbait on to start with. We're gonna target anything that bites. So let's get out there and hopefully catch some fish. Let's get rigged up. It's a beautiful day. Pre-cold front. As you can see, the sun is shining. Hopefully the fish are biting. Let's get my battery pack set in. That should do it. Is it turned on? It's on. All right, let's do this live. Let's go. We're gonna enter the creek over here. Who's watching? Drop a comment. I won't be able to hear any notifications because I've got the sound of my phone turned down so we don't get that feedback loop. Or am I watching myself? At this point I am. If at any point the live drops, I will reconnect. So we're just gonna have to figure this out. Here's our entry point. Oh, it looks a little higher than what I've seen it. So we'll just have to see. Geez, we're gonna bust our butt the first thing. Looks a little bit higher than last time. Little bit higher. Don't forget, if we lose the stream at any point, I will reconnect. So you just kind of keep an eye on my channel. This is still new to me. So our first catch is just some seaweed. This is still new to me. So our first catch is just some seaweed. Creekweed. Sea creekweed. Well, let's see. Look at that thing. It's just like a wake bait, but it's micro wake bait. It's awesome. Okay. I'll check my feed periodically and reply to any comments if anybody leaves any. Oh, the water is chilly. Oh, it's chilly. Woo! Chilly. Oh, not like chili you eat, but cold chili. Oh, dang. Oh, oh boy. Let's see. We fished here 3 other times and always caught fish, so we will brave the chilly water. Kind of wish there was a little bit of a breeze blowing. To mitigate some of the ripples I'm gonna make. We're just gonna go slow, fish our way along. We're gonna try really hard not to fall in because I've got all this gear, my phone and my backpack. we should be good. Just shuffle your feet along. Be careful what you grab. This first stretch I know is all shallow. There are deeper spots up ahead, but for now, we're gonna stick to this. All right, where's our first fish? I know there's bait, I can see it jumping. Yep, more seaweed, that's okay. That's okay. I'm really not willing to get all the way in the water today. So we'll just have to fish as long as we can. As far as we can. I feel a blooper reel coming. Shout out to David Williams in Virginia. He always watches my videos. I appreciate you, brother. Shout out to Nate from Cedar Park, Texas. We need to get together and fish, my friend. Right now we're in College Station, Texas, home of the Fighting Aggies. Unfortunately for my wife, she's at work. Fortunately for me, I can fish. It's almost impossible to believe that this tiny creek is in the middle of a big city. Can you see the minnows right there in the shallows? Just covered in bait. This place is just full of bait fish. Deep hole right there. Look at that. We gotta walk around the sides. We're gonna go slow and careful here. I'm gonna wake that bait. Wake it, wake it, wake it. The first time I fished here, I caught like 15 green sunfish. The second time I fished here, I caught 6 or 7 largemouth bass. The third time I fished here was a good day. I caught a bunch of bass, but, oh, here we go. First one, almost in. That was close. The third time we fished here, we caught a bunch of bass, but we lost our SD card somehow in the water. Couldn't find it. All that cool footage was lost. I did catch a 3-pounder on that trip. No proof of it, well, other than a picture on my phone. So this is the 4th time we've fished here, and the first live here, and we will just have to see. I really don't want to fall in. Kind of stalk our way, slide your feet, keep your balance. Talking to myself. We're starting to get up to the first deeper spot where there might be a bass. There might be a better chance of some fish. I don't know if y'all can see the bait fish jumping as the little crankbait goes by, but it is. The bait fish are jumping. I think there was probably a little flood through here at some point fairly recently. All the vegetation's bent down. We are walking downstream. The upstream part is accessible, but that was a deep hole. I think this is just a limestone bed creek. Oh yeah, there's a deep spot. Check this out right here. Look at that. That's 3.5, 4 foot deep right there. And 4 inches, 3 foot. That's why we got to be careful here. You will slide. I mean, nobody's gonna die. You know, we're in an urban area, but I don't want to get my camera, my GoPro, or my phone immersed in the water. So I'm going to go super slow, super careful. There we go. All right. Here we go. I wonder if the chillier water has these fish less active. I think I threw it over a branch. I sure did. Oh, it came off. Good. Perfect. Slow retrieve. This water is much chillier than previous trips. Now I gotta get across this spot. What's up, Nate? No, it's too cold for snakes. And I've been in here 3 times, buddy. I have not seen a single snake. I'm sure they're here, but I'm trying not to fall in if I can help it. I just gave you a shout out on the channel, Nate. Appreciate you watching and your support when you guys watch. I mean, I'm doing this mostly for myself because it's enjoyable. You know, the fishing, the creation of the video. Oh, this is slippery. This is slippery right here. But, you know, you guys help keep it going. You help keep me going, motivated, make it feel like it's worth my while, you know, to keep posting. I'm never going to stop fishing. I'll probably fish on the day I die. All right, let's see. We're coming to the stretch where if we're going to get a bite on this thing, it's going to happen. No bites yet. You might get a blooper reel here. I don't normally wear my big backpack in the water, but today I felt like I had to. I have a change of clothes and a towel in the truck. I just have a feeling today's the day I'm gonna lose it in the water. I don't know why I feel that way, but I do. This water's so calm. I'm trying to be quiet. How's the picture, Nate? Does it look okay? Does it look all right? All right, here we go. Now I got a line of sight I can cast. There's a fish, got one. I thought at first it was I got hung up on something, but it's a little green sunfish, I believe. No, it's a pumpkin seed. Wow, wait till you guys see this. And this beautiful flower and this beautiful fish. Check that out. Check that out. Whoa. Well, he just swiped at it. It hooked him in the top of the head. First fish of the day. It would be stupid, it would be lame to go fishless on a live stream. I'm sure it happens. Look at this beautiful fish though. Gorgeous fish. There we go. That'll be my thumbnail right there. Pumpkin seed, beautiful fish. Let's let him go. There he goes. Oh, the water's starting to feel better now. I'm sure it's me just getting used to it. I'm so used to having to turn the camera off that if I turn it off, I'm gonna lose my live stream. Uh-oh, tangled up. I'm starting with this Hyra Lucky John Shallow Pilot. It's an 1.25 inches long. It's probably 1/10 of an ounce. It dives about 6 inches, but it does suspend. And it's really like a micro crankbait, wake bait. And it's the perfect size for this creek. And I know there's some decent fish in here, so I did upgrade the hooks from thin wire to thicker. So let's keep going. That was fun. See, check this out. Yeah, look at that. Look at it. It sinks slowly. All right, let's keep rolling. Okay, Nate, now you're jinxing me, bro. Falling may be good for videos, but it ain't good for my health. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Rock. Okay. See, you jinxed me, man. I almost busted it. Big time. Look at that limb that came off. I was holding on to it, and it broke. Okay. We're not doing that. Oh, that was close. I'm going to lose it today. I just can feel it. I just have my phone in my pocket, my battery pack in my pocket. Maybe I shouldn't do live streams from the creek. Maybe this is not a good idea. But we're going to keep going. We will exit the creek if we have to. Okay, that's not too bad. We're going back this way. If I say bad words on the live stream, you'll have to forgive me. I usually edit those out in the full-length videos. And by the way, dropping that giant limb in the water probably is not good for the fishing in this tiny little creek. Oh, that rock is shifting. Okay, here we go. Where's the bottom? Hoi. Okay, I'm getting anxiety now. I sound like a Karen or a Kyle. Did you see it when I almost busted it? This part is good. This little place is crazy. It's a limestone creek bed. Shallow, shallow. Then all of a sudden it drops off. Like right there, it's 2 foot deep. Right here, it's less than 6 inches. Completely wadeable, as long as you're careful. But you've got to be careful. That's twice I've almost fallen. I think the problem is all these, the things I'm carrying. I normally don't carry this much stuff. I'm gonna put you in timeout, Nate. Oh boy, that's a joke. I'm not gonna put you in timeout. All right, here we go. The first deep stretch is coming up. I don't know if you can see down there is a yellow thing. That's like some highway safety netting. I don't know if it was placed there intentionally to stop shore erosion or if it washed in. But that's the first actual deep spot where I may not be able to wade through that. Might be too deep to wade through that. Okay, now we're on a downward slope here. There's the bottom. There's the bottom. I can see the bottom over here. This is so weird having to constantly talk to myself. It's just so weird. All right, I know someone besides Nate's in here. Drop a comment, man. Please let me know who's watching. Now we're getting into our knees. I'm gonna try and do less talking, less wading, and more casting as soon as I get past this little tree. Here we go. Now we got a little bit of a muddy bottom. That's actually is better footing than the rocks because they're slick. All right, here we go. Oh, I got junk on it still. This is strange. This creek is normally full of fish. I wonder if the colder water is turning them off or something. We'll catch. I have no doubt. I may not be good at much else in life, but I'm good at catching fish. I guess I would survive an apocalypse, at least for a while. And I would have marketable skills in that apocalypse. Catching fish and being a nurse. Spiderweb, get out the way. Here we go. Nice little deeper stretch. Y'all hear those birds? I can hear cars, but it's really like being in the middle of nowhere. What is up with the fish? Only the one bite. I might need to switch over to my rooster tail or a little swimming grub or something. Oh, look at that. Look how deep that is right there. I'm gonna have to backtrack. Almost lost my lure there. I'm gonna have to backtrack a little bit. I might switch my lure out here too in a minute. Yeah, I know, Nate, and you're absolutely right. This has got to be a spring-fed creek in College Station, because even in the dead of summer, the first time I fished it a couple months ago, it was still at least this full. And there's flow. We're going to get down to the end of it here in a little bit, and you all can see what it looks like at the end. There's got to be some active flow to it, because it's not stagnant at all. Ooh, that sun feels good though. We're gonna give this crankbait 20 more casts. If we don't get another bite or fish, we're gonna switch it out. You'll see the minnows straight in front of my rod there in the water. This thing is just loaded with bait fish. Oh geez, there goes another twig. Hold on to something alive, like these bushes here. I've got a bad feeling about this. Caught it over, but it never was enough. My worst dreams are the best in year. All right, let's see if we can get around these. There's a spot here, the little bit deeper water. God, this is not a good idea. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? This is a bad idea. All right, that ain't going nowhere. Yeah, yes, Nate, I am not scared of snakes. I do not really want to encounter one, but I'm not scared of them. All right. I don't mind getting a little deeper if I take my stuff out of my pockets. We're committing ourselves now. Oh God. On the other side of this tangle, I can see the bottom. So I'm gonna keep it up. All right, we did that. We did it. Made it. It's all deeper over here and shallow along this edge, so I think we're good for now. See how far we can go. How far can we take this? All right, that's the... How far? I'll even settle for a tiny little bluegill again at this point. All right, here we go. I can see the bottom now. That's better. Still got to be careful and don't fall. Oh, did you see that? I bombed that sucker right down the center. That's where that deeper hole is, right over there. What is going on with these fish? They are just not interested. The one time I don't catch many fish is the one time I'm doing a live stream. There we go. When I'm actively wading, I like to have 3 points of contact. My hand on something on the shore, hopefully that doesn't break or move too much, and move one appendage at a time. So always have 2 points of contact no matter what when you're in a sketchy area. And don't try to cast while you're moving. Got one. Hooked up. Right where he bit was right where the water gets deep. Oh, it's a green sunfish. Awesome. Right where he bit, which is over about 5 feet in front of that paper plate. Oh, I got stuff all over me. It's beautiful green sunfish. Now these are hard fighters as far as bluegills, perch species go, which I guess they're not really a perch species, are they? I don't know. Drop a comment and let me know. Fish number 2, a dinky size, well, standard issue size green sunfish. Awesome. Bloop, there you go. All right, so far so good. We made it about a quarter of the way through this section that we're gonna fish. And we've caught 2 fish, so not amazing, but not terrible. Oh, that was a bite. Something came up and nipped at it. Now, I don't know if we're gonna make it through this section because I'm not willing to get in above my waist. There's a fish. Oh, that was a bite. Maybe the fish are turning on, or maybe I found the spot where they want to hang out. That's one, got one. He's swimming right at us. Oh, it's another one. You see him in the water there? Here we are. That's a little green sunfish. It's our baby one. Yeah, this deeper hole, with this chillier water, because this water is much cooler than the last time I was out here. I think they're going to be congregated in this deeper stretch of water. Anyway, fish number 3. Better than fish number 0. All right. What we got going on in the chat? You and me, Nate. What's better than your average? That little green sunfish? It's hilarious. Who else is watching? I know there's someone else. Please drop a comment and let me know. Please. Por favor, mi amors. Look at the difference here. In the space of less than a footstep, we go from ankle deep to mid shin. And I can still see the bottom. Nuts. Just nuts. Okay, okay. Be careful, careful, careful. All right, here we go. This is going to be the section where we want to... That was a nice long cast, wasn't it? We are going to really hit this section hard. I might just stand here at the mouth of this little spot and swap out lures for a while. And I know I can wade around the right side of this because I've done it. But I think the last time it did get above my waist, which I really don't want to do. I really don't want to do that. There we go. That's a softer bottom. Y'all drop a comment and let me know, am I using the wrong bait? If you think I am, should I switch to a rooster tail or like a crappie grub jig size, you know, 16th ounce little swimmer tail? The water is much chillier. I don't even know how cold it is. It's in the 70s probably, but the fish are not super active or aggressive. This is obviously not the lure to use for numbers of fish. Oh, that was a good cast. And I know there's 3-pound bass in this thing because I've caught one. Whoever comments the most or first as to whether it's a crappie jig or a rooster tail, I'm gonna make a cast or two more with this and I'm gonna switch to that. So let me know. Oh, look at that cast. Wow. That's 30 yards away, guys, with my ultralight 6-pound line. Oh, that was a bite. Missed it. Maybe I'm fishing too fast. Maybe I'm being too aggressive. I did miss a bite just now with this. As much as I want to tie on a rooster tail, I really think the crappie jig might be the way to go. I can fish it basically as slow as I want to. All right, I'm gonna check my phone, see if there's any comments about that. Grubs. You know what, Nate? I think you're right. I did get a bite just now. I'm gonna make one more cast with this, another good cast. I just really love this bait, so I'm kind of probably overdoing it. Probably trying too hard with this bait. Yes, we're gonna switch it out. All right, this is where normally I would say be right back, guys, and kill the camera, but y'all are gonna have to watch. We have no choice. I'm gonna use this branch here as a fishing pole holder. I got the backpack I won in the Fishing in the Dark contest with my buddy Justin Ortiz ATX. My stuff is not in that section, it's in this section. Water also, we need water. Pliers, water, fishing lures. It's like a juggling. See, now you guys kind of maybe see what I go through, which is just a normal fishing day when I'm trying to make a video. Let's see, where's my Chloe's? I'm gonna try one of these green ones. What do you think? And the jig head. Should be some jig heads in there. I got all kinds of crap in here. I might try those too. Here's my 16th ounce rooster tails. Yeah. This is always harder to do in a creek. Well, we might be stuck with a pink head, which I don't really want to do because the pink lure I was throwing really didn't kill anything. Kill it. Really didn't do much. Oh, here goes my bobber. Nope, I guess that's what we're gonna have to do. Let me look right here. Oh, I might have some jig heads. Okay. Yeah, I've got a few. This is probably boring. Don't fall in the water. I don't want to lose all my stuff. I like to use, oh, that kudzu stuff, an improved clinch knot. That's what I grew up with. Wrap it around 8 times. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Tag end through there, and then back through the second loop I just made. Snag it down, pinch it off, tag end in my pocket. Chloe's Baits. This is a young lady that sent me a box of stuff, and she makes great baits. So I'll drop a link, chloesbaits.com, and I will drop a link to her site in the description of this video after it's done. So this looks like money, doesn't it? It looks like money. This is a cool little grub. All right, let's see if I can get this without getting all tangled up. All right, here we go. The rod is rigged up. Let's put everything away. Oh, that was great TV, wasn't it, guys? But at least you see what we go through out here. So much stuff you gotta carry that you wouldn't necessarily normally carry. Gotta have battery pack, extra batteries, cables to attach, my phone and my GoPro, which I'm used to that now. Stop, you're not gonna fall in the water. So we're about 1/3 of the way through this creek. We are entering what I believe is going to be the best stretch on a day like today. Yeah. All right, rigged up, phone, all good. All right, Nate, I finally got re-rigged with the Chloe's grub. We're gonna throw it right now. Watch for my footing. You can't throw this quite as far. And I know the water's 4 to 6 foot deep out there in the center. I know it is. Now I'm hitting bottom though. I do have a video premiering tonight where I compare the difference in the catch, strike rate, catch rate of a rooster tail with and without the trailer. You know, the little feather hooky fabric thingies on the end by the hook. That's at 7:30 tonight. So if anybody's watching, I don't know if I'll be able to get on the live chat because I'll be driving. My wife might do it for me though. So, oh, the little one followed it. Okay, a tiny one. I cannot throw this one quite as far, but that's okay. Hooked up, there it is. Good choice, Nate. Hooked up. Oh yeah. Just slow swimming it. There we go. It's about the same size as that first green sunfish we caught. Fish number 4, slow swimming the grub. Oh yeah, he has it down in his mouth. The rest just kind of swiped at that. He's a little bigger. He is unhappy about this. Fish number 4, a nice green sunfish in Danger Creek. No, I don't know the name of the creek, I'm sorry. Wolfpen Creek, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, let's let him go. Okay, we're gonna let you go, buddy. There you go. All right, Chloe's Baits. I'll drop a link to this thing. Second cast with it, third cast with it, hooked up. So I think maybe Nate was right. I think maybe we need to slow down, maybe fish lower in the water column, because that one was all the way down by the bottom. I could, right before that fish bit, I felt it tick off the bottom. So we'll make 8 or 10 more casts right here and then try to navigate our way through this. I'm trying to remember if it's shallower over here or over there as I wade through. Well, I don't know how long I've been doing this, 30 minutes, 45, 4 fish. The water a little chillier than normal. Early fall. It's a beautiful day. We're supposed to get a cold front starting tomorrow. Ooh, that was a good cast. All right, I guess we're gonna have to start moving. I guess we're gonna have to start moving. This is the kind of little stretch where you could, if you're quiet and calm about it, you could probably stand here and fish this for an hour and catch 5 or 6 fish if that's what you wanted to do. No bass today, mildly surprising. This place is full of bass. Bloop. This place is absolutely full of bass. No bass though. All right, I'm procrastinating way too long. Let's just do it. All right. I'm gonna take my phone out of my back pocket. I'm gonna take the battery pack out and bring the cable up. As long as the GoPro doesn't go underwater, we're all right. Yeah, I've never really tried the Palomar, Nate. Just never really tried it. Oh gosh. I just don't know if it's that way or that way. I've done this before. I'm gonna go this way. I'm trying really hard not to get my pockets wet, because then I can't put my phone in it anymore. "49 minutes and 4 fish. That's not that great. This might be a really long one. Well, my pockets are gonna get wet, it looks like. That's okay. So far, so good. I don't have a trash bag. Sorry. I can see the bottom. I'm still on solid bottom. My rod is in my mouth, so if my voice sounds weird, that's why. Yeah, I think we're okay for right here anyway. and we can get to a spot where we can fish. Okay. We're okay for now. Pocket's still dry. Let's stop here and make a few casts. That was a lot of clamping that fishing rod in my mouth. Let's make a few casts before we move on. That's a fish. Oh, it's another little one. But I just twitched. Okay, another pumpkin seed. Beautiful. I just twitched it real slow. I think Nate's absolutely right. Wait, bye-bye. Well, that was a fish. Chloe's Grubs. Again, I'll drop a link to her site. She sent me a whole box of stuff, I think for free. So thank you, Chloe. And they work. Skip that thing right up under that tree over there. It's weird and kind of nice that I don't have to continuously just mess with the GoPro doing these lives, because I'm used to having to, you know, turn the GoPro on, turn it off, check the battery. This live stream, I just look down every now and then, make sure I actually have the live stream going. I have 7 hours left on my SD card. I won't be fishing that long. Oh, right in the tree. Dang. Oh, it came loose. Awesome. I can't tell if I got a stick on it or not. We'll fish it like it's clean. Oh, no, it's got a stick on it. I can see it. That was lucky. I didn't want to retie again. Perfect cast. Oh gosh, I don't know if y'all can see. Well, it's so perfect now. It is hung on an underwater tree. Oh, it came loose. Awesome. That was lucky. Check your line. Feels good. Yeah, feels good. I'll try not to sing, guys. I know I can't. So I really should try not to. I might lose what few subscribers I do have if I try to sing too much. There's a fish. I hooked it up. Is that our first bass? I think so. It is a little jumper, dude. Yay, our first bass. Nate, you were the man. You recommended the grub. And that is absolutely what's doing it now. 3 fish in way less than half the time as the other 3 on the crank. Beautiful little bass though. On the Chloe's Grub, thank you. Perfect. Sploop. Awesome. He was right under that tree over there. Well, let's keep going. Basically in the same spot. Get a little closer to shore. I don't know if that was a bite. It was not. It was a leaf. A decomposing leaf. Look at this color of this grub. Almost perfectly matches the water. That was not intentional by me. All right, let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna make a move here. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it, guys. If I can't, I'll get out, walk around, and go to the other spot. I'm not giving up. I'm not stopping yet. I'm out here for the long haul. Whoever's watching can watch, drop in and out as they care to. All right, let's see if we can move a little further forward. Phone. In the tree, yeah. No, I normally throw it in the tree like 12 to 20 times every trip out, but I edit a lot of that out so you don't see it. It happens all the time. I am going to stow away my phone and no, I'm going to hold on to it for now. All right, and the battery pack. So I know there's other people than me and Nate in here. Please drop a comment. Let me know who you are, where you're from, what you like, what you don't like about this video. We are wade fishing a little creek in the College Station, Texas on a Sunday morning. Obviously it's live, so it's Sunday. I have not fallen in yet. Had one really close call. I don't know how I saved it, but I did. Anyway, we're gonna wade. We're probably about halfway down this creek, the fishable section of this creek. There's parts that you just can't fish. You'll see when we get to them. I'm trying really hard not to fall in. Trying really hard not to get my pockets of my bathing suit completely submerged in the water because I have my phone, which I have to stream from. I mean, it's hooked up to my GoPro, but you know. No, I don't worry about snakes. I'm not scared of snakes. I don't really have a problem with rashes, so, you know, like poison ivy and stuff. I really have never, I've been lucky. I've really never had a problem with that stuff. I think we're doing it okay so far. It's a little shallow. I'm gonna get past this tree. That tree right there was where I caught that fish. Underneath, just a minute ago, that bass. Okay. Okay. Oh, I can see the bottom. Can you see the bottom? It's beautiful out here. All right, here we go. I guess nobody wants to talk, Nate. Just you and me, bro. Just you and me. Oh, crap. The pigtail fell in the water from my battery pack. And I have to have this or my GoPro will die. If my GoPro dies, the live feed dies. As I said, this is a work in progress. I'm still figuring all this crap out. 80% battery, that's plenty for now. We've caught 6 or 7 fish. This pattern has been slowing down your presentation with a soft plastic grub on a crappie jig, 16th ounce crappie jig. I did catch a couple on a ultralight crankbait. There's a bite. But I've caught 3 or 4 fish and like way less than half the time of the crankbait. Urban creek fishing. Come back to my channel at 7:30 tonight. I'm premiering a challenge video where I try to find out if the hackles, tail, or the tail or the feathers on the end of a rooster tail actually contribute to hooking and landing fish. So it's actually quite interesting to me anyway. And there was a clear winner, so come back and join me there. I'll try to do a live chat. I can't promise, but it's just go to my channel and look for that video. It's the next one up, premiering at 7:30 Central Time tonight. All right. I can see the bottom here. I think I made the right choice as to which direction to go. This is where big spiders would be though, right here. Where's my video? There it is. Well, I guess you're the only one, Nate. Uh-oh, did I lose it? Nope. 1 hour. It's hard to believe. I can see the road. That's our ending point up here. think I need to stay to the left here in this stretch. And just go under that tree right there. I'm going to turn this into a, air quote, normal YouTube video as well, just to see how it's working. Okay. We got to move it, move it. We like to move it, move it. I don't know why you're hidden, Nate. Sorry. I did not mean to hide you. How do I unhide you? I don't know how I did that. Unhide. That was so strange. I guess I hit it with my finger. You don't love hate, you love hate rooster tails, huh? Yes, they do get snagged and you do lose a lot of them. But I'm telling you, man, watch this video. Are you unhidden? You should be. Okay, no. I guess my finger hit the button, Nate. I did not mean to hide you. Sorry about that. And yes, rooster tails are not the perfect fishing lure, but I mean, if you combine a rooster tail with something like this, then you've got the combo, the 1-2 punch. That was deeper than I thought. I didn't really feel like I was going to lose my footing. We're in up to our knees here. All right, I think we're gonna make it to the end of the creek. We should be able to pick up a few more fish. Excuse me, sorry. Yeah, burps and farts and bad words. Those are things I would edit out normally. It's hard to do with doing this. Hard to edit out during a live. I can see you too because I unhid you. I hid you somehow, I guess, by butt hiding you. I don't know, but I hid you. I put you back. So thank you again, Nate, for putting up with me. Right through here is a little channel. I know there is from before. It's got a little, oh, there's some fish up there, I see. Some movement. It's so hard not to want to walk while you're actually making a cast out here. But that's how you lose it. That's how you bust your butt. Oh, little fun. He followed it right up to where I was standing. That was so cool. All right. This stretch here is usually good for a few fish. I just have to remember left or right. I want to make a cast right by this lay down in front of me, but I gotta find my footing first. There it is, perfect, awesome. Come on, you know there's a fish hiding in there somewhere. You know there's a fish there. Y'all can probably hear the cars, and if you really look through the trees, you might be able to see the little overpass where the cars are actually going. All right, I'm gonna have to wade through this. whether they go left or right again. I'm kind of forced to go left. It's going to be really hard to get through there. I mean, to the right. Okay, don't fall, don't fall. I was trying to reach for a branch on the shore and slipping at the same time. Okay, now I got a good secure grab. Grab on some, grab, grab, grip. Phone coming out of pocket. I may rethink doing this again with all this gear. I think I'm getting to a spot where I can make a cast again. Every time I say cast, my father-in-law says, cast of thousands. So Matt, if you see this, that's for you, buddy. All right, whew. I'm getting anxiety doing this. Well, that's not. The line went through a tree branch and in the water. Hopefully I can hook a fish and make it come out of that tree. There, it fell out anyway. Oh, that was a bite. Did not hook up. Can I skip it through? Oh, no, I can't. Oh, that was, oh, it came out anyway. And went way behind me. I don't know how I got all that out of all of that. It went snagged in that tree, snagged in that tree. Nuts. All right. This ought to be good. I can see the bottom. Keep my stuff out of the water. Where's a good footing? I don't want to take... When you're doing this, you really don't want to take a stride, a step that's more than just a foot or two. Because if you slide, then you don't have a good solid base to protect yourself from falling. See, there we go, see? There we go. And I slide my feet along the bottom. I don't really ever step. All right, let's check our line. Can you see up there on top of that pole? There's like 2 or 3 vultures. I don't know if they're trying to have a good time or what they're doing, but they're making crazy noises. Listen. Y'all hear that sound? Those are those buzzards. That was a bite. Gotta be ready. Maybe he'll bite again. He did, or a fish did. Nice. Is that a bass or a greenie? A greenie, I believe. Yes, it is. Awesome. Decent little fish on the Chloe. On the Chloe's baits. A little grub. If you guys want to catch a bunch of fish like this, I'm sure crappie and bigger fish, chloesbaits.com, I think it is, but I'll drop a comment. I'll drop a link. That's 7 or 8, I don't know. If somebody on the chat knows how many fish that is, drop a comment and let me know. Comments help the channel. Drama and excitement in one cast. Yes, Nate. Oh boy. I don't know how exciting this actually is, Nate. I don't know how exciting. Balance. Put your lure away. Pull your phone out of your pocket. Be smart. Oh God, that was close. Jesus, went all the way up to my crotch too. Frick. Whoa, that was cold. Whew. Y'all want to see the difference? Check this out. I'm standing in about 8 inches of water, and look what I just had to go through right there. That's 4 foot right there. I didn't go through the 4 foot part, but you gotta be really careful. I don't particularly care for their hard baits. I do like their soft baits, but then again, everybody makes soft baits, and I mean, they all catch fish. Yeah, look up chloesbaits.com. It's a young lady. I think she might even be a high schooler, so we got to encourage the young people to fish, Nate, or because I have 6 kids and none of them give 2 craps about fishing. I have a 3-year-old grandson. He wants to fish, but he's too young to stay focused on it. I do have a nephew, TJ, who loves to fish, so there's hope. I take him fishing. I've done a video or 2 with him. My daughter Hannah likes to fish, but you know, she lives in Galveston and she has a full-time job and other interests as well. That was a bite. That was another bite. Probably a tiny little fish. We're getting close to the end of this creek, but I don't want to rush because I really don't want to bust it and fall. We're getting so close, and there's good fishing in some of these spots up ahead. I'm semi-surprised we've only caught 1 bass. Yeah, it would be a refreshing drop, Nate, if it was dead of summer and I was blasting hot and sweaty. I would sit right down in it. But that's not the goal today. The goal is to not immerse myself in the water because of my equipment. The GoPro is technically waterproof, but I really don't want to test that theory out. Honestly, I don't. I'm going to go right under this tree here and hold on to it. Jesus, the things we do for making a video, man. Shut up, stupid birds. Those dumb grackles. Oh, that's a log under the water. Oh, I felt it slide. I felt my foot slide. I think we got through that. Yeah, I don't think I'll be doing this one again live. It's a lot to think about, to worry about. It's a lot. Now my crock is stuck in the mud. In the muck. I would rather walk through the muck though than these bare rocks. They are so slippery. I think we're gonna be able to make it all the way to the end though. I think. I got this branch right in my face. All right, phone out. Oh, that does not smell good. Whatever I'm stepping in does not smell good. I'm just gonna walk right through this because I know it's deeper. Right there, I know it's over my waist. Like when I'm only videoing and not trying to live stream, I don't care. I'll get in above my waist because everything's in my backpack. But today my phone's like in my pocket or my hand because the phone controls the live stream. I think we're good though. Famous last words. Oh, it smells good. I hit some kind of plant that gave off a smell. That's a spot right there where a 5 foot, there's a, oh, that was a bite. Where a 3-pound bass. Another good thing about using this lure versus a crankbait or a rooster tail is I can skip it. Excuse me, into some spaces I couldn't. Oh, a little fish followed it. I could never skip those other baits, like underneath some of this stuff here. Still good on the depth. It's still only up to my thighs. Oh, that was a good one. I know y'all can see hear and see the cars now. You're my best friend's girl, girl. We used to be my beautiful fall Sunday morning. We've caught 7 or 8 fish. Nothing massive, but that's okay. We have not fallen in the water yet. That's good. All right. I really want to hear from you if you're watching. Oh boy, this one might be iffy. Ow, that hurt. Okay, we got it. We got it. Oh yeah. We got it. We're getting this live stream thing down. Hey, caught a leaf fish. It's pretty though. It's pretty. Well, that worked out good. Oh. All right, coming into the final stretch of the creek. Final stretch of the video. 1 hour 22 minutes. Yeah, that's about what it takes me to walk through here safely, slowly. Okay, nope. Right when I said safely, I started to lose it. Golly, that is deep. Like really deep. I can see the end of this thing. I can see the bottom, but it's also deep right here. One little spot, like the size of my foot, just went down, straight down. Awesome, here we go. That's gonna be the end of the creek right over there under that last big tree. We're gonna fish all the way up to it. Get rid of that. Spider, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right. As far as depth goes, we're good. This section doesn't have quite the depth. Oh, nope, nope. We're just still gonna go slow and careful. Oh, there's an edge. I feel it. Probably for doing this. I'm just gonna be happy if I survive this without falling in. Like literally. All right, let's get through this next little part right here. And then we'll fish to the end and then we'll get out of here. There's a big old dead tree in the water. Okay, here we go. This is the last little part, I think, that has water too, that's fairly deep. The last little part. And I've got to be really careful not to overdo it and try to go too fast. Because the temptation is not gonna rush. Only people that would benefit would be you guys if I busted my ass. There we go. That's a solid branch. There we go. Got it. This little section we ought to be able to pick up a fish or two. We ought to. One hour and 27 minutes. By far the longest live I've done. But I'm going to experiment with turning this live into a regular video by editing it, because I'm saving the entire thing to my SD card as I go. So I could do live. And then edit it down from the SD card into a, no, that's a bite. Had to be a tiny one. Had to be a small one. Okay. I think I can get rid of the battery. I mean, the camera's got 75. Oh, that was close. % battery charge. Jesus, that was close. I really almost busted it there. Oh, are we done? No, it's not. Okay. Did it end? No? I guess it didn't end. I can't see the chat anymore. We're still live. All right, cool. I can't see the chat, but that's okay. I'm gonna try to make my way across this little sec and walk the edge over there. This will be the last little section of this spot. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. action-packed video, huh guys? Just action-packed. I hear a little tiny helicopter, like somebody's little private one they made, maybe? Easterwood Airport's semi-close to us. That little plane, there he is. See, that gets semi-deep. Oh, that's cold. Like jumping in a cold pool and everything shrivels up. 100% cold. Well, I guess that stuff's not going back in my pocket now. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Well, we're still making it. We're still recording live. I'm hoping to pull out just 1 or 2 more fish out of this little spot. That was a little bite. Probably a tiny fish. Should be able to pick up a fish in here. All right, come on. Be safe, be careful. Come on, don't be dumb. Look, there's a little outflow right here. Last little bit. Yeah, it's definitely slightly higher than the last time we came out here. I can't really find it. There we go. Oh, I don't like that long stretch with my leg. There we go. There we go. There we go. Here you go. Look at these drop-offs right here. Ant all over me. I'm trying to be really quiet because this is like the last little section that is even fishable. There's a fish following. I saw it. I think it was a nice green sunfish. All right, fishing gods. I just want one more fish. How about that? One more fish, fishing gods. I have paid my dues today. I know there's catchable fish in this section. I just saw one and I've caught fish in this section before. We're running out of space here. There it is. Oh, missed it. He was small, but I don't care. I just want one more. Well, hell, may as well walk through this tunnel. Thank you. Morons. I bet all the girls love that. There's one. Got one. Yes. I knew there was a little fish in here. Another greenie. It's been a few minutes. Sorry, guys. But you never know. It's fishing. Little greenie. Sweet. I am going to walk through this tunnel. I just want to see. There might be fishable water on the other side of it. If there is, we'll throw a cast or two. Looks like this end of this, by this culvert, is mostly silted in. Whatever that is, it's covered with thorns. Get out of me. What's wrong with you? Ah. Ooh, I'm in a little bit of a pickle here. I know where I want to go. Can't quite. Okay, there we go. Now we got it. Well, I don't really want to walk through that. How deep is this? It's not deep. Let's just explore through this tunnel and see what's on the other side. If there's a fishable water, we'll fish it. If not, we'll end the video. Still going. 1 hour and 38 minutes. Awesome. I don't believe the water is anywhere near deep enough inside here, although I see bait fish. I'm gonna throw a cast in here anyway. That would be a crazy catch. You can see the water movement. There is current still. Yeah, it's no way. No way. Almost to the end. We're almost to the end here. Regardless of what we do, we're gonna have to end it. That'd be cool to catch one last fish over here. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, that looks like a fall waiting to happen. That looks like a slippery fall waiting to happen. Look at that right there. There's no way I'm not even going to try it. I'll go over there though. We can go over there, and there's a little pool over there. It'd be so cool to catch one last fish. Obviously, big fat doobie, wild pig, wild G-plug, snap, okay. 3 times the money, a coffee cup, I like that. Notice none of these are tagging inside the one with the water in it. I guess they're too lazy to get in there. They're only tagging the one that's dry. All right, slow, slow, slow. I see a pool over there. Slip and slide. Yeah, it could be a boat ramp, but there's no water here to launch a boat in. So that wouldn't work. This little spot's full of minnows. Is that a quarter? Or is that a slug? Oh, that's a coin of some kind. Is it, or is it a slug? It's hard to, no, that's a slug. I thought it was a quarter. I'm so old I still pick up coins off the ground. Drop a comment if you do that or have done that. Oh yeah, look at this. We might be able to fish this. All right, let's see if we can get in without falling. Ooh, that water is warm. There might be fish in here. Got one little deeper pool here. See if there's any catchable fish in it. All right. Y'all give shout outs to your favorite fishing channels. Obviously, I'm not talking about me. I like Spice Can't Fish. Look him up. And I like On the Reel Fishing. Look those two up. They're both small channels like mine, but these guys are dedicated to fishing just like I am. And they're very entertaining. I would be moderately surprised if there's no fish in this. Yep, hooked one. There it is. Tiny, tiny green sunfish in this tiny little pond. Oh my gosh. Buddy. Oh, there he goes. Well, that worked out good. Tiny green sunfish in that tiny little pond. Well, I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna keep going. I have all day, if I want to today, to fish. Oh, something bigger. And he got it, something bigger. It's a gill, it's a green sunfish. Oh, he's hooked. There he is, he's out. That was bigger, a little bit bigger green sunfish. I saw him kind of come after it. Oh, the water much cooler here. That was so cool. Well, I'm glad I came and checked. So I'll quit. Thank you, sir. Whoop. Attitude. I guess I'd have attitude too if I had a hook in my face. Attitude 2. Bite. So Nate, or anyone, are you a Longhorns fan? How about that game? It was brutal watching that game. I mean, the coaching lost us the OU game, and they almost lost us this game. This team is so bipolar. We'll end up in the Alamo Bowl again, that's okay. I mean, let's see. There it is. Waked at it and hooked up. Got it. Yes. That was so cool. Well, I'm glad I came through. Oh, he's off. That was a bass. Frick it. That would have been the biggest fish of the day. He threw it. Did y'all see that? He also waked at it when it hit the water. I don't know if maybe these fish are kind of starving for food. Oh, I got a bunch of seaweed. Man, I wish I could have landed that dude. What a good way to end the video. That would have been more seaweed, I think. Yeah, the first time I fished, this was like no water at all in it. Unfishable. But this time, I'm just gonna go until I can't find fishable water. Then there's about a 10-minute walk back to the truck. Something's coming, something's coming. Did y'all see the wake? So I think these bigger predator fish are hiding out on the sides in the whatever shade they can find. But when my lure hits the water, they come after it. And you probably only have one shot at them before they're gone. What's wrong with my lure? I have to say, these Chloe's baits not only are productive, but they last a long time. I don't know how many fish, 8 or 9 on this one bait, and it's still 100% fishable. 100%. Yeah.